Now, another thing is simply put, wasn't the time changed the week before? Right. Maybe they didn't update the movie schedule. Dumbass. You're so busy arguing with me about me guessing what happened that you never thought it could be the time change. Right. And they had the old schedule from the week before still going. Right. Though Harriet was supposed to be coming out just that weekend, right? So that's why I'm confused. You're not. You're not. Either way, but it still don't explain it all. No, it don't. No, it don't. The only one that would explain is Arctic dogs. I know. Kinda. If they started it an hour earlier, right? But like I said, all I'm trying to do is figure out what happened. You ain't got to jump down my throat just because one of the guesses is sexual. And that we could have had sex in the bathroom. Do you understand? You ain't got to be a bitch about it, Michelle. Or prejudice. Or, what's the word? Bat shamer. You don't have to do none of that. I know I'm disabled. I know why I'm fat. You want me to show you the fucking scars on my goddamn hips? Which I can do, bitch. Does that sound how you want a man to talk to you? Or not? I can't help it if you're my dream girl and want to be a bitch about it. Though there are thousands of women, maybe millions, who can be my dream girl, who can be your dream girl too. I do kind of know that. You do. Why don't you? Why don't you? And get over yourself. It's almost like you were told or something to watch out for me. And when you actually met me, uh-huh, I'm worried you might have did something to me, right? While the job was going on and the women were messing with you, that I was hard. Well, I wasn't, honey. That's what I mean. You wouldn't even go into the bathroom for me to show you I wasn't hard, right? Yeah. Which is the only place I can show you, by the way. What did you try to shoot me in cold blood? That's what I mean. That's what you mean. But the only problem was even Arctic dogs, right? Right. The thing is, we fall back, right? Right. When we gain an hour, when we lose an hour, we're supposed to have more time during that day, right? I know. Right, not less. Don't less. Mm-hmm. And I think I even mentioned that, right, as one of my guesses as to why. But the problem is you keep insisting I wouldn't have sex with her in the bathroom. Yeah, the fuck I would. You're missing my point. I don't care if you want sex with me or not. I would have sex with you, idiot. That's what I'm saying. And it's not a crime to want to. Whatever fucking religion you're in, you're fucked up about it. You want to murder me over a simple suggestion that we might could have had sex in the bathroom, which I've done something similar with someone else who was working in the store, right? And I told you why I kind of went that way with it as a guess. Yes, you did. Yes, I did. Right. But whatever the answer is, no. for whatever reason, I thought I lost an hour of time, right? I'm following a schedule which I knew should be on time, right? And I'm pretty sure if it would be the day after, right? By the way, about time change, right? Too, right? I don't know if it was the weekend before that weekend, but it was supposed to be changed. And I'm trying to give you that as a possibility too, right? But I can seduce women into going into the bathroom with me. Oh, that was when I was thinner, right? So you want to fat shame people, right? Who are just disabled and looking for a girlfriend, right? That's what I mean. That's what you mean. Then you're judging a book by a cover means you judge a look by a lover. I hope that you'll soon discover that the one thing depends on you, huh? That's the look of love. Do you understand? Quoting the words to that song, right? And like I said, whatever the reasoning is, I gave all that as a reason. I'm pretty sure. Just see whatever that possibility. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And why it might be somewhat true, but it would still be all right at the regular time. Right, right. If you didn't fall back, right, later than when I actually got out. It was still showing an hour later at 5:10, not 4:10. Right? Do you understand? Right. In spring we go forward, right, from 5:10 to what? 6:10, right? In fall we fall back to 5:10, right? Right. So, right, that's an hour ahead, right? Yeah, I know. So if it's 4:10, it should be really what? 3:10. 3:10, right? If you fall back, right? Mm-hmm. That Artic song should have started playing. I don't know. I don't know. So that would be a totally different time, right? Mm-hmm. Even if you were still on the old time clock, right? When you fall back, you lose that hour you gained with spring, right? So, okay, what that means is Arctic dogs, which normally would start at 4:45, right, would start at what time? 3:45. 3:45. An hour earlier, right? Not later, not later. It falls back to normal, right? You lose that hour you gained in the spring, right? So that's not what happened either, right? I lost an hour of time in the store, even if it was still daylight saving time, right? And there's a reason why. And if I'm in the store, something happened beyond my memory with the girl, right? And someone don't want me to know what happened with her, right? And the only one it can be is the male owner of the store, right? And he's the one hiding something with the girl himself if he's saying all this shit about her. Like she's his daughter, or she's his this, or she's his that. None the fuck she ain't. None the fuck she ain't. He's lying. He's lying. And if he's still on it, right, or you're still on it, and they called the police on me for some reason, there was no reason. I'm trying to be, right, a good customer usually, right? I don't usually suggest to the girl, unless I think the women are fucking with her about it, to go into the bathroom to show her my cock anyway, or my penis anyway, that it ain't on hard, right? But to show her what it would look like on hard, I would have to go to the bathroom and actually get hard. You understand what I mean, right? If she did that with me, that's up to her. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. Now, the only thing is, though, if she is 15 and he's illegally working her, he's not supposed to be doing that either. You know? Even if he bought her from, I don't know, Vietnam and she's really 15, right? And lied on her paper that she's 37, I still wouldn't know that. I don't know. You know, I don't know what the issue is with her and him, right? Unless she did it despite him. But see, I was still, okay, listen to how the time change works again. It falls back. You lose an hour of time. You have less time during the day than daylight savings time, or bring forward time, right? So, now with the other one, we gain it back, that hour. Okay, right? That we lost, right? But that also means, right, things happen shorter. In other words, Artic dogs would have aired more at 3:45 than 4:45, right? See, when I went in there, I'm following my watch and my clock. And right, not yours, mine. And mine would tell me the correct time, as it would tell you usually, right? The problem is when I went in there, right, I lost time, right? And was interfered with, so I couldn't see Harriet or Terminator for some reason, right? Kind of what I felt like. Someone didn't want me to see what Harriet or Terminator, right? And use the girl as bait. I don't know. I don't know. But she would work. She would work. But she also ain't supposed to be working in there at 15, right? She's got to wait a year. But she's emancipating herself. You know what that means, though. That means she's seeking to become an adult through the court system and wants to independently, at 15, live as an adult. Which also means it changes her status sexually as well, if he grants her that. I know this. I know that's right. See, that also applies sexually, right? And you know why? She's trying to become an adult. She's trying to become an adult. That changes everything for me anyway. I know it would. Not for him. Not for him. If he's illegally working there at 15, right? And wouldn't wait another damn year, right? And then she wouldn't have been in the store for me to be tempted by the women or her either. Right. But you also lose that hour you gained, right? And that's something else you forget. You turn the time back, right? An hour. And even though you gain an extra hour of sleep Sunday night, right? The rest of it, I don't know, is back on that time zone, right? And I even said all that. If I remember correctly, I pointed out why that wouldn't be true too, right? What that means is Arctic dogs, which normally started at 4:45, if you turn it back an hour, would start at what time? 3:45. 3:45. Right. I would have still missed it with the other two movies. I know. Right. I know. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So I pointed out that when I was caught the third time, we were done in the daylight saving time then, right? But they were still an hour, an extra hour behind or something, right? Because I showed the officer my ticket, right? And that's when you banned me. The third time I went to the store. The second time, the male did my nails and act like he didn't want any of the women to even touch me, right? Which is weird. And then the third time, I just went into the bathroom real quick on my way to the movie from Walmart. Because by then, I had to use the bathroom. What about it? I just didn't quite have to go at Walmart yet, but then when I was walking on my way to the movie, I suddenly had to go. And I don't know any other store I done been to where they have a bathroom I could use. That's right. And I was a previous customer. So I didn't think they would mind if I ducked into the bathroom and came right out and went into the movie, right? Which is all he did, which is all I did. And I know this is crazy, but it don't make no sense to me, right? Either. Because I watch a lot of court dramas on TV, you think, right? And to me, it's like a TV crime show. I don't know what I even did wrong, right? Unless me and the girl went into the bathroom and had sex, right? And you're trying to make that a crime or a misdemeanor or something, right? And that was still 2 years ago in October, right? But she would also have to go in there how? Willingly. And I would have to know she's 15, right? Which I wouldn't have done, right? But you thought she was 37. And supposed to be 16 to work in the store. That's right. Right. So even if she lied about being 37, she's supposed to be 16 to work in the store, right? So I wouldn't know that automatically she was 15 or not, right? Because dumbass is supposed to not work until she's 16, right? Even if it's his own daughter, hypothetically there, right? He still can't work her until she's what, 16? And he's probably lying, right? More than me. He's the one acting weird about me being around her even, right? And I bet it's the man and not the girl herself who's doing the talking to you. He won't even let her talk to you, will he? No. Why not? That's weird too. All I know is she called herself Michelle, and they kind of make up their real name from their Vietnamese name. I don't even know her Vietnamese name, right? That's just an American name she calls herself, right? So I can't even tell you who she really was. He could even swap her out with another girl, and that's why I ain't been back to the store since, right? Either. I don't trust him if he's acting that weird about my first time going to that store, right? And I know I lost the time. I know. Nor can he say what he did if he attempted to murder me, which is a felony. Over the girl. And see, she ain't supposed to know about me before I went into the store, nor is he supposed to be stalking me on YouTube like I even would know it was him, right? But if it is him, he's a neighbor who I used to live across the street from. where he was working in his little restaurant with his wife, Mariko. So I kind of know of him, right? I don't know him personally outside the restaurant because I don't mess with him that way. But if he's messing with me that way, I'm still a customer going into his restaurant. Now, unless his waitresses are seducing me or his own wife, I don't know what's going on in there. Except I do sometimes have to use the bathroom while eating. Right? And that's because usually I'll wait till afternoon sometimes to even eat. Right? And the reason for that is, simply put, right? I sometimes skip breakfast, right? And when I do that after I eat, I've got to go poop, right? Or number two, whatever it is. And like I said, look at it down on the right side and then on the left. The hair is what? Not receding, right? Receding means it's going higher, right? It's not, right? Now, it looks like it might be going a little lower here, right? Yeah, I don't know, right? But it's not going up really anywhere. But see, hair, if it's receding, you can tell over a year, right? And it's the same person posting every day, every day. It would be going higher into the forehead, right? And the hair would be less, right? Not more, not more. Or the same, or the same. You could tell, you would see it, right? It's not going anywhere, it's not going anywhere. And it's just what you see yourself, right? Right. And I told them, I notice it every time I get a haircut, fool. I know it's higher. I even tell the person cutting my hair it's just a little higher on the right than the left, right? While they're doing it, usually. I've been doing that for years every time I got a haircut, usually, right? And I'll let her know it's getting higher. It's not higher receding. It's just higher on one side than the other, right? You know, when you cut your hair right. Right. And that's what I mean, right? Have a good day.